How you feeling tonight? It is your four. I was gonna say four. It is your favorite four freak. What's going on? You already know we got the lens. We're gonna see active. We're gonna be active. Great to see everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. And remember, hey, shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. I want to say incredible live that we have the other night. We did have an exclusive AllStar live for the AllStar membership. So if you are part of the membership, make sure that you go do that. Gentlemen, I see you in the building. Ladies, I see you in the building as well. How are you guys doing tonight? Let me know. Talk to me. You're the best. How you feeling? How you doing? Great to see you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna be having a good conversation today. Twin, how you feeling? What's good? Marie, how you feeling? Good to see you. Great to see you. It's great to see you. You know, it's that All Star Hour, so you know what we like to do in the All Star Hour. We like to have conversations. Um, things that I just been on my mind, things that I really want to speak on specifically. You know what I mean? What's going on, Tracy? It's great to see you. Welcome, welcome. How you feeling? Great to see you. I see you. It's been a while since I've seen you here. Ghostface, I see you in the building. How y'all feeling tonight? If you are new, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe to your boy. What's up? How y'all doing tonight? Talk to me. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and put the glasses on real quick. Let me go ahead and show them that I need prescription to see. You know what I mean? But it's great to see you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Um, but without further ado, we are definitely going to get into a great conversation today. Something that has been happening a lot lately. Well, not just it's always been a forever thing. Excuse me, guys. My apologies. I'm just turning down some volume. Okay. But it's just been something that's been happening a lot lately. You might have an idea. What's up? Talk about it. Um, as the title says, why you should embrace being seen as an a-hole. And it doesn't have to be an a-hole. It can be a villain, a bad guy, bad girl, bad boy, just whatever in society, because one thing that and I forgot who this content creator is. My friend sent me a video of this individual, and when I watched it, he was very on par about what he was saying. It's better to be a villain and honest than be nice and then play to be a villain. It was something along those lines. Ambrosio, great to see you. Well, Antonio, but I wanted to emphasize a conversation on this because 2 years ago I had a video that is still up to this day, and it's basically why being an asshole is really a good guy. And I'm gonna circle it back because I did get a comment the other day that really inspired this conversation in particular, and I was thinking to myself that it's best to talk about this. You would always hear me talking about this, but it's always best to be seen as a person who would just say the truth rather than someone who is gonna lie and protect your feelings and soften the blow. Now you don't have to be super abrasive in things that you say, but you can be honest in the conversations when it comes to your truth, living your truth. Most people are not living their truth. They're just kind of like faking to be a nice person or whatever the case is. Who is trusted to have my account to put on a membership? Who is? Great to see everybody, by the way. Welcome in. My name is AllStar Izzy. Hit the like button and subscribe. But the reason why I'm saying why you should embrace being seen as one is because when you start to, first and foremost, when you just start to live your truth regardless, when you start to be who you are and want to talk on the things that you want to cut off certain habits, you want to cut off certain people, you want to level up your mindset, you want to level up whatever the case is, you want to start being a more assertive, you want to be a lot more, how do I say it? You want to set your boundaries in person, in front of you or whatever. Do that. But that's going to come with people that's going to look at you a certain way. Danny, I see you in the building. Thank you, Tracy. Yes, double tap the likes. Let's get these likes up. I see y'all in the building. Let's match the viewers with the likes. 8 likes, 9 likes, 13 people. Let's hit this thing off, and you're more than welcome to engage in having a conversation with us. But regardless, why you need to do it is because I think you need to trust yourself more, and you're gonna gain more confidence and trust with yourself the more that you're able to say the things that's on your mind. See, the thing is that you don't have to be brash. You don't gotta be an asshole. You don't gotta be so mean about things. You can say things for how they are and be firm and direct, which isn't mean. The truth may hurt your feelings, but at least you're saying what you need to say. And it comes from a very freeing place because not everybody's gonna like what you have to say or like what you want, and that just comes with it. And sometimes, and a lot of the times really, to be honest, is that when people see you talking on the points that you want to talk, behaving the way that you want to do, and creating the life that you want for yourself, that makes that can make somebody feel like that whatever you're living is false, or whatever how you live in your life is it's not. It's like how do I say it? Because their reality doesn't match with what you say and match with you or with their terms. They may think that you may be a bad person or an a-hole or whatever the case is. And sometimes you got to really just cut the world off, and not in the sense that you got to detach yourself from, isolate from the world. It just, what it really means is that you need to basically say, I'm willing to let go of everything in order to have myself. You know what I mean? Facts, Marie. But I'm willing to say that this is my life, and I don't give a fuck about what people say. Listen, and then here's the thing, bro. Most people respect villains more than they respect the person who's trying to be nice to everybody. Cause you got people that's trying to people please and find their way into being nice to all sorts of people and everything. But then you gotta be honest. Are you doing it for validation to look good in front of people, or are you doing this because this is your truth, right? Man, I had a message the other day. There was a message that it was this lady, right? She was just saying, and it was also in the live as well. She was saying how like the things that I say are not, they're not good, and we need more good men. Basically, respect. What's going on? He. I can't believe I just said that. What's up, bro? What's up, Nisabu? How you feeling? Great to see you. Anything is being me, I say is being brutally honest. That's true. Live your own life. You're not a toy to any. Yeah, exactly. And see, that's the thing though. Like, but that's what's gonna come with like let's it's crazy because in society being authentic is also being seen as a villain in some people's lives, right? Because they're like, damn, like how is this person moving like this? A lot of it can breed a lot of jealousy and envy and insecurity, and really you're mirroring a lot of people just on how they feel, or you're potentially triggering the things because when you're authentic, that's what's gonna come with it. Like that's just, it's nothing else that you can't, like it's just gonna happen. You don't even mean to be, but it's just that you're gonna live your truth, and you're gonna say the truth or say something that needs to be said on your mind because you're like, I'm gonna say the thing that's what it is, right? And that's like you said. I agree. It's just being brutally honest, because the thing about, everybody wants to be seen like a villain, or I'm a bad boy, I'm a bad guy. But the thing is that, to be authentic with yourself, or to be authentic in the world, you have to be authentic with yourself. What's up, Isaiah? How you doing? Like you got to look at yourself brutally honest. Like you got to be brutally honest to you, and that right there is something that scares off a lot of people. I always hated growing up because I told the truth. I was, oh yeah. That shit would happen all the time, and you'd be like, damn, like oh yo, check me out. You ever got like you ever felt like, damn, like because I'm telling the truth, why is everybody pointing their finger at me in a sense? Like, is it, you ever got to that realization like, damn, it's like people want to live in a fantasy land more than they actually want to do things in life. You know what I mean? Many people don't like the truth. That's very true. Usted es colombiano? No, nah, Sonny, I'm Mexicano. Soy Mexicano, ya tú sabes. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. We on the road to the top. It's your boy AllStar Izzy. We're having an All-Star hour. It's a spontaneous, beautiful conversation filled with game. Yes, sir. Shout out Danny. Like, comment, subscribe for this game. Absolutely. But the thing is that truth is almost like it's like a Black Panther, like a majestic black panther in the jungle that you see. It's ferocious, it's alluring, it's deadly, but it's silent, and it shows when it needs to be shown, and you're just like, damn. To be honest, the truth is sexy, right? And not just the truth in like, you gotta say, oh well, the reason why you're gaining weight is because you've been eating out a lot. No, like, imagine saying the truth when it comes to dating. Imagine saying the truth when you approach a woman. Imagine saying the truth of what you really want in a situation. Imagine saying the truth of how you actually feel versus what you're trying to hide away. That is sexy. See, authenticity is the new sexy. Embracing your authenticity is sexy, right? But some people see it as like it is a bad thing to do. Or going back to the good men comment that I was talking about, this lady said we need more good men, basically on some things that I was saying. And I was like, at first I was like, this is an interesting take of what she said, but It was nothing that moved me. It was just that no matter what you say or what you do, there's always gonna be people that's gonna write a story about yourself. Like if you're living your truth and saying honest stuff, people will write a story on you. You can even listen, you can be a people pleaser. You can be somebody who's cool and who's good. Right? You high, you're not trying to be too you don't want to be direct because you're afraid of what people are gonna say. You will still there's still a story that's going to be said upon you. So would you rather be caged and people say a story about you, or would you rather be free and people still say a story without you? The whole thing of what I'm getting to is that either way, you're still going to be talked about. You're still going to be talked about. You can be, bro, you could think you're the coolest guy, coolest girl. Oh, I'm so easy to get along with. I'm this, oh my God, this and that. But just because that don't mean nothing. People are still gonna say something, talk about you. Why not just rip the band-aid off, expose yourself to the world, expose yourself to yourself. I remember I said that the other day. And just live your truth. Say the things that you need to say. The truth will set everyone free. Absolutely. The truth is a blessing. Your cousins didn't want you around because you indirectly put them on blast. Yeah, see that I don't like things filled off like I don't like false foundations. I don't like facades. Now, although I know people do that in their life, but it's nothing that's gonna be a part of mine. But that's the thing, like it's it's great if you go out to the world and you live for you. Because regardless, like I said, people are still gonna create a story on you. Like you're never gonna run away from that. And that's something I see with a lot of people and clients that I've coached and spoke with in the past, or even potentially in the future, is there's a confliction within themselves, right? Because they're thinking to themselves, I'm afraid. I really want to speak my truth, but I'm afraid when I say it, I'm gonna lose my connections. I'm gonna lose my girl. I'm gonna lose my man because I talk to women as well. Or I don't want to hurt our relationship or our friendship. I don't want to get yelled at. I don't want to get potentially hit. And that's the thing. All of that is in your mind, right? And it just is on a deeper level of what I find in a lot of people who want to speak their truth. Because really, we're just talking about speaking your truth and being authentic. There's a confliction within the person. You think that there's a double-edged sword to the shit. Sure, it can happen, but if you choose the side to where you can be free, and even if that comes with that, that's fine. But let's switch the narrative and perspective. Let's say you can start being authentic and be honest with your words and everything you say. You get more, there's more positive, there's a lot more positive in that. Here's the thing, you may not even realize that the people that you needed to say the things to, they needed to hear that. You gotta see the narrative needs to switch, right? It's not just that, oh, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna hurt people's feelings. Oh, what if I say this and I actually say something that is mesmerizing to them? They learn something from what I'm saying. They take in something. They're like, okay, I needed to hear that. Sometimes people don't need to hear that. Or even to yourself, I needed to hear that to me. You see what I'm saying? Let's see that. I thought if I stayed quiet, nobody would talk to me. Nope. Very true. That's crazy, right? Yo, that's crazy. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, that's that one dude. That's that one dude who came in. Would you rather have freedom or respect? Yeah, and that's the thing. Or why not have both? But that's what comes with embrace being seen as a villain. Embrace being seen as an asshole. Because it is the thing is that there's gonna be nonstop narratives about what you do in life, Andreas. Andre, I see you in the building. You're gonna still be seen. Like, here's the thing, y'all. If you and I hope I'm saying your name correctly, Nisabu. I'm not too sure. My apologies. But here's the thing. If you are somebody who wants something out of life, and it doesn't have to be nothing grandiose, nothing too crazy. But if you have a mind of your own and you can think for yourself, you're gonna be a piece of art. This is something that I connected deeply within the past couple of months. There's this video that I covered on it, and it was what's up, Kiki? That one guy, what's up, bro? But basically, in the video, it was about this gentleman that was speaking on why art is the greatest example of like activism or something like that. And he just really went into a deep dive, and I remember breaking it down because the thing is that no matter what, we as humans, as individuals, are pieces of art. And what I mean by being pieces of art, I mean that everything that we do, what we say, not even just the world, but even to ourselves, is going to be criticized and is going to be labeled as something. If you're living and breathing in this dimension, on this floating rock that we're on, you will be criticized for the things that you do. Why? Because we are all pieces of art. This is just what, and especially if you want to make a name out here for yourself, if you want to do something out of life, if you want to do something for a community, it can be positive. Regardless, you are a piece of art, so you have to realize it's not just going to be the positive compliments. You will be getting constructive criticism about who you are, how you live, and what you do in your life. It's just like movies, the same thing. So why not just be like, you know what? Free yourself from the illusion that free yourself from the illusion of trying to control everything about yourself. Right? Control what you can for you. But when it comes to the outside world, there's no control that you actually have over that. Shout out. What's up, Callie? How you feeling? Kind of like a painting a bigger picture, seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like, it's such a beautiful awakening, because you can say the right thing, people will still take it wrong. You could say the wrong thing, some people will take that right. Do you see what I'm saying? It's still going to keep happening. So why not embrace being seen as an asshole? Now, this doesn't mean be a grumpy old person under a rock and shit and be like, I hate the world. The world is so bad to me. The world is so grr. No, listen, one of the most beautiful things in life, ladies and gentlemen. Great to see everybody. My name is AllStar Izzy. Hit the like button and subscribe. We on the road to the top. You know that. Become a part of this AllStar lifestyle. You feel me? But one of the most beautiful things about life is being able to be here and being able to be known that just we get to control who we are and our responses. Like, we get to control reality. Speaking your truth, living your truth, it's gonna disrupt things, especially when things are based on false foundations or traditions. Like, bro, the other day, all right, a lot of and this is I'm gonna speak on specifically for like Hispanic culture. A lot of Hispanic culture, they got like traditional rules and traditional things as far as like, you got to be in a monogamous relationship, or there's like a lot of cheating. There's a lot of like just keep staying around family even though we don't want to be around it. There's just a whole bunch of that, or like hitting women and stuff like that. That is really big into a Hispanic culture, and treating women like shit specifically. The things that I do is a complete 360 from the things that I grew up with. Because most people rather stick to what's safe or the tradition, even though they know deep down inside this is something that I actually don't really want. But because more people follow it, I think that this is right because they follow it. You need to go outside and say the truth. This shit ain't right. This shit is messed up. And I choose my reality over the shit that I see from other people. And everybody has the right to do that. But that right there, even choosing yourself, you're gonna be seen as an asshole. What do you mean you're putting yourself first? What do you mean you're being selfish? Oh, you think you like that? Oh, you think you unstoppable? Oh, you think you like this? You think you good? You think you bad? Oh, you gonna hear it all. But that's the point. You gotta free yourself from the fact that people are always going to talk. Always going to talk. I can drop the fireest game out in this bitch. Some random ass dude come in this bitch talking on some crazy shit. And it could be something empowering and positive. But that is what comes. You can be a powerful individual, a positive individual, speaking light into yourself and into others. But there will still be a narrative spun on you, because that is what comes with embracing your truth and embracing authenticity. You want to listen, I'll give you the best tip right now. If you want to be a sexy ass individual going further, you got to embrace your individuality and you got to be authentic. You got to show up for yourself. Continuously consciously choose your authenticity. Consciously choose what you want that's best for you, because what you want wants you all the way forever. So embrace being seen as a dickhead. Talk to that girl that everybody's scared to talk to. That's one thing I like. I'm not gonna get off track, but I like the girl that everybody like, and it's not because they all like her. It's just that I like the girl who rejects everybody. Don't. We'll talk about that another time. Give me a second, y'all. Let me look at these comments. Hold on. Give me one moment. I grew up with the Guatemalan side of my family. A lot of the things were wrong, but that's all they knew. Justin, hey, Justin, put some of those in the chat, man. Let me see them icons, bro. I see you part of the membership. Welcome in, welcome in. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe. It's your boy AllStar Izzy. I want to say thank you all for being here. Hold on, you guys, give me just one brief moment. Give me 1 second. I just got an email that came in really quickly. I got something that's going on. Give me one moment. I was in a meeting. This is why this is a very spontaneous live at this time, because I was in between meetings and emails and all that type of shit. But listen, give me one brief moment. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on, one moment, y'all. Boom, boom, boom. We back again. We back again. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. My bad. They trying to call me right now. I told them we don't have the meeting until 11 p.m. My bad, y'all. They over here trying to give me a call and shit. My fault. Let's go ahead and have this conversation really quickly. Just have a smooth conversation with that person. If they're still a day, walk it off, shine your light. Respect to Justin. Yes, sir. I see what that AllStar had to support. Yes, sir. You gotta check that live out. That secret live that we had. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm not even reading that. You scaring the bro. Get out of here with all that. You're scaring the ladies. That's not cool. That's not player. That's not how to be player 101 right there. Don't do what Brad Pitt just did. Don't say any of those things. That is not player 101. Trust me. Anyways, going forward, just in general, ladies and gentlemen, it is better to embrace your truth rather than to be stuck in an illusion of what you want to be as far as perfection and thinking you just do me a favor and just stop being afraid. Just don't be afraid. Okay? Even when you feel this, see, I'm about to talk to who you are emotionally and mentally in right now. Even though you feel like the anxiety, the doubts, you may feel scared shitless in your mind. The walls are closing into you mentally. Your heart is beating fast. Your body is you're shivering a little bit. You're shaking. You're scared. You're stuttering. You know what I mean? You're doing all those things. Listen, I need you to do me a favor and work through that shit. Okay, no matter how scary that shit may feel at that moment, you need to make sure that you say the thing that you need to say. And that shit can even be just being honest in any moment. It don't gotta necessarily be just, oh, I gotta tell you about yourself. It don't gotta be that. Live your truth, bro. Listen, the more you do, you living your truth is respectful and it's very inspirational to people who can't live theirs. You know what I'm saying? Overwhelming amount of ladies right now. Yeah, yo, hold on. Get Brad. Yeah, get Brad out of here. Hey, appreciate you, Kiki. Thank you. If y'all don't know what Kiki just said, Kiki said she got to go to work and she just wanted to leave a like. So those who are in here, go ahead and hit the like button. Let's get to 20 likes because I got to dip out in a second. I got to get back to my notes and get to a meeting in a few. But just moving forward, it is amazing though. All right. Even when the walls are closing in, you got to make sure that you go through you have to go through the emotional and mental process in your mind, okay? Because being seen as an asshole, it can be cool, it can be nice, it creates more confidence for you. But honestly, you're saying to yourself, I can be honest with me, I can be honest with the people in front of me, I can be honest with those going forward, and that's what's most important about that. It's most important for you to do that. We got a 20 likes. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I want to say shout out to everybody. We in the building. He'll be walked all over for a long time. Absolutely. Yes, he will. And that goes, women, that goes for y'all too. You will be walked over. People will disrespect you, people would do all types of stuff. People respect those who talk their truth every single time. Embrace being seen that way, bro. That doesn't mean you got to step on toes. You got to be disagreeable just to be disagreeable. What it really just means is that I'm willing to say what I want to say, no matter the circumstances. And I'm not controlled. You have to cool with friction. Yeah, I'm not controlled. I'm willing to say the things that I need to say. And I can say it in a positive way. I can say it in a powerful way. I could say it in a way where I respond, right? The thing, you don't have to you don't gotta respond, so you don't gotta react to them with emotions. You don't gotta react to them with you're chaotic and you have a bad day, so I gotta take it out on this person. No, take a moment to just respond to them, because responding is a very powerful thing that you can do. Yes, I get, bro. Exactly, Justin. Exactly. Listen, I get, bro, everything that I say, it's like, and it just comes with being honest. I get a lot of pushback for stuff that I say. That doesn't stop me, because just as I'm speaking on my perspective, that also says other people are going to speak on their perspectives. Other people are going to are going to say the shit that they want to say. Like I went back to the and Justin, I believe you were there. There was a lady that called in the other night and was basically talking about I need to be a good man, and the relationship and stuff like that. And she left a comment for me, which I'll be talking about potentially another time for a show. If not, it's fine. But it was just that when I seen that comment, and I get multiple comments about like the things that I say, right? About being like this, or I'm an F boy, I'm an a hole, I'm whatever, I'm whatever. But if people took the time to listen to what I say, you would understand there's truth to things that I'm saying. I'm not just saying it to say it. Yeah, 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 it was, Justin. Yes, sir, absolutely. The gaslighting is what upsets me the most. Yeah, people have to gaslight because they're afraid. Like that's people's respond and reaction. They're gaslighting because they're afraid. I'm afraid, so I gotta make sure that what you said, you gotta yeah, no, you this, you that, no, look what you're doing. You're trying to. All right, okay, buddy. And the power is always going to be in your response to there's any gaslighters. You are your own. You are your own shield. You are your own artist. You are your own painter. You are your own brush. You are your own star. You are your own shine. You are your own motivation, and that is beautiful. But what comes with that too, ladies and gentlemen, is that there is going to be people that are not going to like that. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. My name is AllStar Izzy. Hit that like button and subscribe to your boy. If you are new, let's empower yourselves. Let's empower ourselves. Let's empower this world, and let's keep moving forward. The stars are out, baby. This is what we're doing. Listen, I'm going to be on here for a little bit longer, then I'm going to get up out of here, all right? Exactly. Stand on it. You got to stand on it. You know what I mean? But again, listen, even when the world is against it, and even if you're like, oh, I'm gonna be the biggest artist one day, I'm gonna be the best NBA player ever. Stand on that. Don't wait until the world tells you. You have to tell you about you, and then the world will see it. Like, you gotta have that unstoppable belief. Like, you just gotta be like, man, listen, I'm gonna talk it, but you gonna also see it too. I'm not saying it just to say it. Everything I say is because it's an extension of the things that I do, 1000%. And it's always going to be effortless like that. And it's going to be true 100% though. You get passed on in your face. That's what happens all the time. That's a funny ass comment. Oh, man. You can't handle the truth. Got to be careful with the truth. People who are can't control themselves. Exactly. It's very true. There's definitely incidents where that can happen, but even when those things occur, just shit, bro. There's a time and place for certain things. There's a time when you need to know when to say it, when not to say it. But just all in all is that, just always remember that you don't always have to be the messenger for shit too. Speaking it. So, being seen as an asshole can also be I'm gonna walk away from the situation. Truth is power, not for sure. Hop back to a job and a job interview and a job application. Not for real. Shout out to everybody, man. I just want to say thank you again. It's been an incredible conversation, but again, it's just important about what we're talking about is to embrace who you are, embrace being seen as an asshole. It don't matter what people got to say. Listen, like, And that can even correlate into dating. Those guys are afraid to talk to that girl in the bar. Go do it. Oh my God, he's so full of himself, right? Yo, Peter, look at that guy. Yo, John, look at him. Doesn't he thinks he got on the swagger? Yeah, bro. Of course. That's why I'm talking to her, and that's why she's smiling, and that's why we walking away together. And you know, she trying to get close, trying to hold my hand and shit. Of course. That comes. Why? Because I don't give a fuck about being seen about what I want to do, who I am. You know what I'm saying? Bro, showing your like matching what you think, matching how you feel about yourself, and doing it. Oh, you're gonna be the biggest villain on earth. People gonna be like, who the hell does he think he is? Why is he just, oh, he think he big and bad. Yes, I do. I don't think I'm big and bad. I think I'm the best and bad. Let's up the stakes. You got to read the room before saying the truth. Yeah, bro, you do. I think that might have been in one of my universal laws of the game that I said, but it's something like that too. Like some people, bro, like you know, it's crazy. Actions can even show truth too. Like the things that you do can show action. It could show the truth of like whether that's the truth to yourself mentally. It's like because you're doing something that's matching your mind. Because it's like your action has thought with it, so you're doing something, and that could even expose it too, and that could trigger some people. Whether you're going after something, whether you're hollering, whether you're talking, whether it's crazy. It gets really deep and a bit complex into it. You know what I mean? Shout out to a bro. What's good? I've dealt that before. Yeah, bro. Your son calls you a bruja. Sorry to hear that. What's going on, Moonham? Great to see you. That's what's up. That's what's up. The clothes ain't on me. It's in me. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I bring life to the clothes. I bring life to this jewelry. I bring life to this mustache, to this hairstyle. Like this is what, you know, we rocking it the way we want to rock it. But anyways, just moving forward because I'm about to get off, y'all. I got to get back to this meeting in a second. Listen. Do not be afraid to be seen for yourself, okay? Because here's the thing. When you get to see you for you, and you get to go to your raw desires, you get to go to the reasons, you know, of your inspirations, where you're going, why you're going, the reason why you may want validation or whatever the case is. When you get to those raw, deep parts where you need to shine light on, you will have no problem being able to be seen as an asshole in the world. Why? Because if I can see it with my own eyes, I don't need nobody else to tell me what it is. 1000%. Let's get some stars in the chat. Hit the like button and subscribe. My name is AllStar Izzy. I'm going to go ahead and talk to y'all soon. That was going to be our All-Star Hour. It's been a great conversation. Thank you all for being here. I want to say shout out to you guys. What's up, Wanto? How you doing? But authenticity is the new sexy, and remember, to shine within is to shine without. I'm out this thing. See you guys soon. I'm going to be here live every single day this month. So you will be seeing me, and I hope to see you soon. We out this thing. Peace.